can't cook, ladies and gentlemen, I can't cook. Jamie Oliver, dangerous for people like me. Because his enthusiasm is so infectious. You know, it's like, why use a teaspoon when we can use a pinch? Yeah? Why chop when we can tear? Why cook when we can create? And I was like, yeah, Jamie, you're champion. So I now cook with all the enthusiasm of Jamie Oliver, but none of the ability. It's just like, oh, a couple of whole onions, chuck that in there. Oh, grab a tomato, headbutt that, chuck that in there. Oh, karate chop some garlic, fondle some lime, finger an avocado, boom, 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 and boom, I've buggered me blender. Now, if I could just find a piece of driftwood to serve it up on, guacamole. He hates a plate, doesn't he? Hates a plate. I don't know what crockery did to Jamie Oliver as a small child, but he has not forgotten that. What are we serving up on? Just whack that on a board, yeah? Just whack that on a board, yeah? Once that's ready, just whack that on a board. You can eat that right off the board, yeah? Serve that up on a board. Just whack that up on a board over there. Just serve that straight from the pan onto a board, yeah? Grab that board, put that over there. Board for him, board for him. Grab those boards, put that on those boards. Put those boards on the table, which is technically a board, on some sticks, on some floorboards. How you going with the accent? Getting a bit bored. I've got one chopping board, ladies and gentlemen, one chopping board. I had my friends over for a Jamie-style meal. I had to run out the front, kick the crap out of my fence paling, bring them back in. And all this is meant to happen in under 15 minutes. 15-minute meal, my ass. 4 hours and 14 burnt-out blenders later. I went to his restaurant, Jamie's Italian. I ordered, it took 45 minutes. Fucking he can't even do it. One good thing was I said, where are the specials? They said, on the board. I said, that's good. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Take care.